Purple Positivity is brought to you by BettorEdge. Get your free $20 on us when you use the promo code BBS when you sign up at BettorEdge.com.
Welcome into another episode of Purple Positivity. That's right, we are back better than ever. Much like the Vikings in the second half, once they came out, they finally had a third quarter to be proud of. Very, very awful first half. I don't know how much we have to talk about how crappy that first half was. I shut it off. It was over, man. I know most of you that listen to this, or both of you that listen to this, know that I've just been taking a step back a little bit and just seeing how the Vikings are doing and be happy when they're good and just take it for what it is, right? But I'm still a fan. Purple and gold. I bleed purple and gold until I'm dead and cold. Right now in central Minnesota, it is awfully cold. I'm not dead. I was dead inside in the first half. I'll tell you that much. That was awful. Like, it was a total quicksand type game. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, it's on a movie called The Replacements, where Keanu Reeves' character says everything that can go wrong does go wrong. First, it's like a fumble. Then it's this. Then it's that. Then it's somebody gets hurt. Then it's this. And then it's that. All of a sudden, you can't move and you can't breathe. I'm telling you, watching the Minnesota Vikings go off the field to a plethora of boos into the locker room, down 33-0. That was it, man. They were sunk. It was done. Like, at that point, I'm sure a lot of people didn't even want the team to make it to the playoffs. They're like, there's no way no team has ever come back 33-0. And then you start the third quarter. And things started off a little slow. But then Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson and even Dalvin Cook, say what you want about him this year. Is he overpriced? Yes. Can you find somebody that can maybe take a few carries away from him for a lot cheaper? A lot of people calling for Ty Chandler to maybe get a little bit of run at it, fresh legs, see what they can do. Kind of like a Cam Akers type back. I don't know. But Dalvin Cook, he is a spark plug, man. When he gets going, and they finally get him going, this time it was in the screen game. To potentially tie the game, they had to get the 2-point conversion to Hawkinson after that. But, man, just one thing after another. Kirk Cousins with the 400 and some yards, 4 touchdowns. He did have the 2 picks. One for sure was not his fault. The other one you could say was not his fault too. The defense actually got 2 scores taken away from them. The referees, the officials, whatever you want to call them, they have been out to get the purple. Like, since the inception of the Minnesota Vikings, I think. And maybe this season, just maybe, on a positive note, maybe the world is finally done fisting the Minnesota Vikings and the fans. Maybe they are cashing in all the chips just to have this terrible defense win a Super Bowl. How glorious would that be? Just think about it for 1 second, where we are at. 11-3. 11-3, Minnesota Vikings, 2022, 11-3. Good chance at the number 2 seed. The only chance they can get the 1 seed if they win out, Philly loses out. That's the only chance they have. Not happening. Philly is, they're good. They're our best offensive line in football, in my mind. Jalen Hurts, sounds like he will not play against Dallas, but whatever. Dallas could still come back and do some damage in that division, but they lost as well. So the Vikings have a good chance at the 2nd or 3rd seed. Anyway, looking forward to this game. I hate the New York Giants just about as much as I hate the Green Bay Packers. But the Giants have a good defense, solid defense. And they have Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones, 2 guys with a skill set that usually is a kryptonite of the Minnesota Vikings, at least the 2022 Minnesota Vikings. Not all that good of a passer, but serviceable in the passing game. That's all you really need. You need a running quarterback that's serviceable, passing the ball, against the Minnesota Vikings defense, this Ed Donatel shell, whatever prevent crap defense they've been throwing out there week in and week out. 8 million weeks in a row giving up 500 total yards or whatever it is. We're going to be setting records all over the place here. But New York Giants come to town. It's a Saturday game. It's noon, so Kirk Cousins hopefully shows up in the first half this time. And they're only 3-point favorites at home, which is fine because Vegas, you guys know me. I know that Vegas is king, man. They know something. It's basically a coin flip game just because Minnesota Vikings, they haven't showed us that they can just take a game and run with it. Remember the Jets game? Like, it should have been over. Should have been over after about the 6th or 7th drive. Should have been done. But no. So, does it sound like I'm choosing the Vikings to lose in this one? I haven't yet this year. So, I'm not going to start now. I have not chosen the Vikings to lose a game. Actually, I did. Never mind. I lied. I said they were going to lose against Buffalo. And they won. So, I think the Vikings win. I think it's going to be 30 to 21. How about that? 9-point victory, 30 to 21. Vikes win over the Giants. I think if they can seal up that run game that the Giants have, maybe get on top, maybe make the Giants make some mistakes. But you know dang well this is going to be a 3-point game. You know dang well that it's going to probably have to come from behind somehow. New York Giants are going to be up. But now we know we can come back from anything. So, that being said, I just want to say thanks to both of you that listen to this. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. Why don't we say Merry Holidays and Happy Christmas? Who came up with Merry Christmas? Like, wait, what is that all about? Either way, if you want to throw somebody for a loop, say Merry Holidays and Happy Christmas just to throw them off. Another thing, it's the holiday season. When you are walking out of a store, return your cart for one, and for two, walk directly across the crosswalk. Do not go diagonally. Don't take your sweet time. There's people that got things to do too. And for God's sake, be nice to each other. There's so many people so angry. Nothing worse than somebody that when it's cold outside and you're trudging through snow and someone's, I hate this. Be nice. Just be nice, please. And you know the drill. SKOL, bitches.